Hello, everybody, tuning in for this fine, beautiful Friday. Today, we're reacting to my NFL Week 4 reactions because I did my predictions, so I have to do my reaction video. We're gonna start off. I think I did in that video the Cardinals versus Seahawks reaction, but just in case I didn't, we're gonna go. I don't think I did like a prediction for this game, because I think this game was happening or it already happened. Um, Seahawks won by three. It's a three-score game, 3-point game, not three-score. Sam Darnold, pretty good day. One touchdown, 242, 24 rushing. Kenneth Walker led in rushing, 19 for 81, no touchdowns. Zach Charbonnet had the one touchdown for the rushing day. JSN led in receiving. AJ Barner was the one man who down with a touchdown. Defense, Ernest Jones got the pick. Kobe Bryant. I don't know which was the one who caught the tip drop ball from Marvin Harrison, but that's not even. We're gonna. Oh fuck. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to Kyler's stats. Kyler Murray, 200 yards, two touchdowns, two picks. I think Kyler. It was not the greatest day. He threw one pick that wasn't really his fault. The fucking drop from Marvin Harrison Jr. Um, but the other pick is just his fault. Greg Dortch 1 for 4. Kyler led the team in rushing yards. They're really missing James Conner right now. Marvin Harrison, he had a couple drops. He did have a nice touchdown grab though, I will say that. The drops issue, he led the team in fucking yards. Amari, not even gonna try to read that last name, had another touchdown. This Cardinals. Oh, let's check what their defense did. They're not. How many times did they get to Sam Darnold? Once, twice, three. 3 times they got to Darnold. I think their pass rush is just not the greatest, but hold up. I mean, they both got to the quarterback the same amount of times, but Kyler is probably harder to sack than Sam Darnold. I mean, Kyler Murray has more legs. I'd say Darnold's a better passer, but not surprising that the Cardinals lost that one. This was the 9 a.m. game, the Steelers versus Vikings. One, it's a field goal, 21-24. The Vikings dropped 15 in the fourth quarter, still couldn't win because they just couldn't do anything. But for the whole game, besides field goals, I didn't watch this game. It was at 9 a.m. I was not getting up for this game. Carson Wentz, 352 touchdowns, two picks. Jordan Mason, 57 yards, no touchdowns. Like, the rushing game just could not get going. That was probably a problem for Minnesota, but the Steelers' defense is just so elite. Carson Wentz, decent day. The two picks I didn't watch. I didn't see if were his fault. Jay Jettas led the team in receiving yards and receptions. Jordan Addison, good day for Jordan Addison. Xavier Scott, I said Travis Scott, one touchdown, and then Jalen Naylor or whatever you say that, had the other touchdown. The defense, wow. I'm just checking these stats. I mean, the only guy was Jalen Redmond who got sacks. No picks for them. No forced fumbles. Nothing. I mean, their defense just couldn't really get going. Steelers, A-Rod, 200 yards, one touchdown. I'm pretty sure he was drunk this game. I mean, Buddies came out there and dotted up the Vikings defense while being drunk. DK had that insane catch and run. That's his one score, the 80-yard. 5 receptions, 126. I mean, Kenneth Gainwell had 6 receptions, but not really much besides DK. And then, yeah, they got to the quarterback a lot more than the Vikings did. They also picked off Carson Wentz. TJ Watt got a pick. Sean Elliott had a pick. It doesn't seem like the most interesting game, but it's probably a decent game. Now we're on to the Falcons versus the Commanders. I said also, I'll go through who I had winning. I think I said the Vikings were going to win this one. Okay, and I said the Commanders were going to win this one, even with Mariota. I was wrong on that one. I'm 0 for 2 right now this week. Mariota, 156, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Not the greatest day. It's pretty bad. The rushing game kind of got going a little bit. Still no touchdowns on the ground. They only scored. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no touchdowns on the ground. Debo Samuel caught the one of the touchdowns. Led the team in yards. Luke McCaffrey caught another touchdown. It's like his second week in a row with a touchdown. No one else really did much. They couldn't really get the offense moving. Rushing game was kind of weak. Receiving game was kind of weak. Defense, like they got. I don't think they even got a sack. No, they didn't get a sack. They got 1 interception. I thought they had a punt return touchdown. That might have been a different team. Michael Penix, good game for Penix. 313, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing, Bijan, 17 for 75. Tyler Algier, however, 16 for 51. Both got a touchdown. Ray-Ray McLeod, negative 7 yards on the day. Bijan, 106 receiving yards. Man is carrying this whole offense. Kyle Pitts finally got involved. Drake London finally got involved. I was stupid enough to take Kyle Pitts this year. It hasn't been great, but hey, I still got Kyle Pitts. He's been doing decent. The defense, I mean, they have 1 sack and a pick. It's kind of all. And I had the Falcons losing, and they won. The Texans, I said this was going to be the most boring game of all time. But guys, because I didn't watch it, I was not interested at all. The Titans, not great. Horrible, I mean, not great. What am I saying? Fucking horrible. The Texans went out and put belt to ass. Cam Ward, 108, 0 touchdowns, 1 pick. I know there's some problems going on with Cam Ward after, because he's not media trained yet, which people are complaining about. He said, "We asked. We've lost a quarter of our games. I mean, y'all have, and he's just telling the truth. I'm not against it. I can see why people would be against it, but rushing day, decent. Tony Pollard, 14 for 64. Cam Ward, 2 for 22. Not much in the receiving, but Cam Ward only had 108 yards. They got not Cam. The Titans defense got home twice with no interceptions. Then we go to the Texans. CJ Stroud, 233, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Pretty good day for CJ Stroud. His rookie year, he was elite. Sophomore year, not so good. I think this is junior year. I think if I'm not, I'm tweaking. Rushing day, Nick Chubb, 13 for 47. CJ Stroud, 4 for 11. Woody Marks, 17 for 69 and a touchdown. Receiving led by Nico Collins, I think. Yep. Nico Collins, 0 touchdowns. Woody Marks caught a receiving touchdown. And Jaden Higgins got the other receiving touchdown. 1 pick for Derek Stingley, top 5 cornerback in the league. Daniel Hunter, two sacks. That's the only sacks they got. I mean, but it was the most boring game of all time, probably. I mean, it was 0-26. The Titans are just so bad. The Browns versus the Lions. 34-10. Also, I had the Texans winning. I'm 1 for 2 right now. And then I had the Lions winning, so I'm 2 for 2. Joe Flacco, I mean, he's like 100 years old. It's time to hang up the boots, Joe. He's genuinely like 40. Uh, 184 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Got benched for Dylan Gabriel. I believe they should start Shitter. I mean, I'm not a Shitter Dick writer or anything. I don't even watch college football that much. I just watch the NFL. But Shitter, like if I were a coach, I'm rather having Shitter Sanders than Dylan Gabriel. Quinshon Judkins, I think that's how you say it. 21 for 18, touchdown. Jesus Christ. I mean, they had 3 negative rushing yards. Like for different, I mean, fuck, not 3 negative rushing yards. 3 different people with negative rushing yards. They had -4 rushing yards, and then Harold Fannin had 1 yard. David Njoku 2 for 11. Quinshon Judkins 4 for 33. Isaiah Bond 30 for 58. It was just a horrible day. Their defense is really good, I will say that. They picked off Jared Goff once. They didn't even get home to him. They didn't play that good defense this week. Jared Goff 168, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not the greatest day. Um, kind of slow, but Jahmyr Gibbs led in rushing yards, 1 touchdown. David Montgomery 9 for 12, longest was 4 yards. Jameson Williams 1 for -3. Amon-Ra led the team in receiving yards, catching both of the touchdowns. And then Jameson Williams 2 for 40, Sam Laporta 3 for 39. The defense two sacks out of Aiden Hutchinson, and then Alex Anzalone got a sack. DJ Reed got a pick. Kirby Joseph got a pick, and then Trevor Noaski got a forced fumble. Not a good day for Detroit. Besides passing, rushing was kind of there. The Browns are also just not the greatest. Saints versus Bills. I said this would be a trap game. I am 3 for 2, but it was closer than like in the fourth quarter. It kind of separated a little bit, 2-score game. But I said this was going to be a trap game for the Bills. I said they're going to win it, but there's a very high chance they could lose. Spencer Rattler 1 for 126, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Decent day. Chris Olave 1 attempt for 1 pick. That was rough. Rushing led by Kamara, and then Kendre Miller had the touchdown of the day. Spencer Rattler 49. Receiving barely got going. Jawan Johnson, Rashid Shaheed led the team. They got a couple of sacks, 3 sacks, a pick. Josh Allen 209, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. For Josh Allen standard, that's not the greatest game. James Cook 117 yards for 1 touchdown. Josh Allen also got a rushing touchdown. Jesus Christ, I'm tweaking right now. Khalil Shakir, I think. I honestly am so tired right now. He had that insane, like, 3 broken tackles, house call. 1 touchdown. Dalton Kincaid got another touchdown. He led the team in receiving yards. Then they got to quarterback 3 times, and they got a pick. So I was right. I'm 3 for 2 right now. But it was closer. It was a little bit farther than I thought it was going to be. Patriots versus Panthers. Belt to ass. The Patriots showed up. Played good. The Panthers, man. Bryce Young, I'm kind of giving up on Bryce Young, man. Mediocre day. I mean, it's decent, but, like, the rushing couldn't really get going. Chuba Hubbard, 10 for 49. Receiving, led by McMillan, 62. And then a touchdown by Mitchell Evans, and a touchdown by Tommy Tremble. Sacks, they got one sack, no interceptions. Patriots, Drake May continuing to he's not gonna like a lot of people are saying this, he's not gonna win MVP. But he like there's a decent chance. He like if he keeps playing how he is, he should win MVP. But rushing slow day, Antonio Gibson, he did have a kick return touchdown. Mac Hollins, 1 for 4. Hunter Henry, 2 for 39. Stephon Diggs, there's Diggs, 6 for 101. The defense got a sack, no interceptions, one sack. Antonio Gibson, bro, I swear I thought Antonio Gibson got the punt return touchdown. Marcus Jones got the punt return touchdown. I'm 4 for 2 right now. I predicted the Patriots are gonna win that. The Giants versus the Chargers. This is what I like. I mean, this is what I sat down and watched every play of. Justin Herbert, 2 of 3, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Pretty bad interceptions. The 1-2, I forgot his name, was a pretty bad interception. Then Sexy Dexy got a decent interception. It's not that's like kind of Herbert's fault, but not really. Just got jumped. Amarion Hampton, he was trying the Giants. 128, 1 touchdown. Herbert 1 for 24. Lad McConkey literally did nothing. 1 for 11. Quinton John, 8 for 98, 1 touchdown. He's been elite this season. They got to Jackson Dart a lot. They got like 5 sacks, I'm pretty sure, on the day. Altogether, yeah. They got to Jackson Dart a decent amount. My glorious king, Jackson Dart. I love this guy, bro. This is the greatest quarterback to ever play in the NFL. I'm kidding. Jackson Dart, not even a great day, but he led the Giants to their first win all season. But at what cost? Malik Neighbors tore his ACL. He's out for the season, man. I mean, that sucks. I was thinking we were going to trade for Tyreek or something, because I don't see the Giants just letting Wandale and Darius Slayton be the main men in New York, but they might have to, because I thought we were going to trade for Tyreek, and then I'll get to that later. CTE boy, Cam Scotabo, love, bro. 25 for 79, no touchdowns. Jackson Dart had the rushing touchdown, and like the little flick to Theo Johnson, yeah. Sack. We got to Herbert a couple times. I think like 2 or 3 at 2. Picked up, yeah. Drew Phillips, and then nothing really special from the punt and kick returns. But I am 4 for 3 because I love the Giants. They're my team, but I said they were gonna lose this game. I mean, I didn't expect Jackson Dart to play even decent. I expected him to play decent. I either expected it to be a really low scoring game or shootout. It wasn't really. It was a medium scoring game, and somehow we got the win. But I'm 4 for 3 because I said the Chargers were gonna win. The Eagles versus the Bucks. I'm 4 for 4. I mean, I'm sorry. Saquon used to play for the Giants, so I still love Saquon. How do you get negative 34 rushing yards, dog? How do you do that? I mean, you run backwards on purpose? Negative 34 rushing yards. But Jesus Christ, the Eagles, yeah, they're winning. They are the most boring team to watch in the NFL. Jalen Hurts, check down, flat, slant, pitch to Saquon Barkley, handoff, read option. That's tush push. I forgot about that. That's their playbook. AJ Brown, I wish the Giants would trade for this man. He has two, bro. He's not getting used. 2 for 7. I mean, yeah, none of the receivers are getting used. They got to Baker, Kilo Ringo, 1 forced fumble. They got to Baker. I think twice. Picked them off once. And then the Buccaneers, 289, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Decent day. Rushing, pretty slow. Bucky Irving, 63 yards. Emeka Ibuka, still, I think he's going to win Rookie of the Year, how he's been playing recently. I thought Chris Godwin was injured, especially with Mike Evans being injured. He will probably Um, they didn't. They got to Hurts. They didn't. Okay, Vita Vea got to Hurts twice, and then I'm pretty sure the Eagles had a blocked kick or a blocked punt or something for a touchdown. Is they don't do they not show it? I don't think they show it, but yeah, they had a blocked punt for a touchdown. I'm pretty sure, but I'm 4 for 4. I said the Bucks were gonna win. I was confident in the Bucks winning, and they didn't. Okay, I'm 5 for 4. Of course, I'm an angry Giants fan, so I don't like Daniel Jones. 262, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Daniel Jones still playing good. I'll admit it. But do I think this is a Linsanity run? Yes. I don't. People are saying he's playing elite. I don't see Daniel Jones playing elite the whole season. I have seen Daniel Jones play good, and I've also seen Daniel Jones play bad. I was a Giants fan. I'm a Giants fan, so of course I've seen both ends of the stick of Danny Dimes. Indiana Jones, Jonathan Taylor, 17 for 76, good game. Receiving, I don't remember who it was, but one of them was in the end zone almost and just like threw the ball up pretty much, celebrating. That costed them the game. Nothing really special. They got to Stafford a couple times, 2 times, got a forced fumble. Um, yeah, that's really all. And then the Rams, Stafford 375, 3 touchdowns. Also, Stafford's in the MVP race. Stafford's been playing out of his mind. Kyron Williams, pretty good game. Yeah, Puka Nakua right now is the best wide receiver in the league from how he's been playing. I think it goes, in my opinion, it goes Jamar Chase. Not how they're playing this season, like who I would rank. Jamar Chase, Jay Jettis, Puka Nakua. But this season, Puka Nakua is number 1. I mean, he's been so elite. 13, 170, 1 touchdown. Tutu Atwell, 1 for 88. Devontae, 4 for 56, touchdown. Also, Tutu had the touchdown. Puka Nakua also had a touchdown. They picked up Cam Curl, got 2 picks. Then they didn't really. They got the Danny Dimes twice. But I'm 5 for 4. I predicted the Rams were going to win that game. Jaguars, 49ers. I'm pretty sure I predicted the 49ers to win this game. So I'm 5 for 5. Trevor Lawrence, 174, 1 touchdown. Mediocre day for Lawrence. Rushing, led by Travis Etienne. 124, 1 touchdown. Really good game. Receiving, not much. He had a touchdown out of Hunter Long. Travis Hunter had a really nice grab. Foyson Aluakon had a forced fumble. And then Andrew Wingard had a forced fumble. And then Eric Armstead had a sack. And then Devin Lloyd had 2 interceptions. 49ers, Brock Purdy, 309, 2 for 2. Not the greatest day. Brian Robinson Jr., 5 for 21. CMC, 17 for 49. Ricky Pearl had a nice grab. McCaffrey didn't do much in the rushing, did a lot in receiving, led the team in receiving. The defense wasn't really able to do much. They didn't get to Lawrence at all. They didn't pick him off at all. They didn't really do anything on defense. Their defense lost in the game pretty much. And then I'm 5 for 5 because I said the 49ers were going to win that game. Bears, Raiders, I don't remember who I had winning this game. I think I said the Bears, so I'm going to give myself the Bears. 6 for 5. Caleb Williams, 212 yards, 1 for 1. Decent day. DeAndre Swift, I mean, not that. He's just not good. They couldn't really get it going in the rushing. Romeo Dunze, 69 yards, 1 touchdown. 2 interceptions out of Kevin Byard. 1 interception out of Tyquan Stevenson. Also forced fumble. They didn't really get home to Geno, but the Raiders, Geno, bro, he's just not their guy. They paid him so much money for him to not be their guy. 117, 2 for 3. I mean, only throwing 117 yards and having 3 interceptions is crazy. Rushing, led by Ashton Jeanty, had a breakout week, 1 touchdown, 138 yards. And then receiving, and no one really did anything. Brock Bowers is just getting wasted. Sacks, they got 1 sack and then 1 pick on the day from Max Crosby. So I'll say I was right. I think I was right. Chiefs Ravens doesn't even matter because now I'm 6-6. I had the Ravens winning. Lamar 147, 1 pick, 1 touchdown, not great. Derrick Henry didn't really do much. Justice Hill 3 for 76, decent day. Had the touchdown. Receiving led by Zay Flowers. Justice Hill had the touchdown though. I don't even think they got to Mahomes. They got to Mahomes once. Didn't pick him off. Mahomes had a really good day. I'm a Chiefs hater, but I'll admit I don't hate the Chiefs. I hate the NFL on what they do with the Chiefs, and I hate how people glaze the Chiefs. I like Patrick Mahomes. 270, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, 4 for 5. Rushing didn't really get going. Kareem Hunt 34, Isaiah Pacheco 35, Xavier Worthy 38, Marquise Hollywood Brown 38, 1 touchdown. Juju, I didn't even think he was still in the league. Xavier Worthy, 5 for 83. Kelsey. Bro, Travis Kelsey, let me check his stats. This season, yeah, he's just not having a good season. It's just really bad for Kelsey. Defense-wise, they picked off Lamar once. They got to Lamar only once, but they got a sack and a pick. Wait, no, that's the Chiefs. This is the Chiefs. They had 2 sacks, I believe. Yep, 2 sacks, 1 pick. 1 forced fumble. Probably Derrick Henry who fumbled. So I'm 6 for 6. I think I had the Packers winning. So I'm 6 for 6 and 1. Because the game of the year ended in a fucking tie. Jordan Love played out of his mind. Also MVP candidate. 337, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Josh Jacobs, good day. 22 for 86. Romeo Dunze, 58, 3 touchdowns. Really good grabs. Josh Jacobs led in receiving yards. They didn't get to Dak. Yeah, there was no pressure. Micah Parsons, they finally took it off because it was not a sack. Oh, wait, no, I was looking at the interceptions. They didn't take it off. It was not a sack, dog. That was not a sack. No interceptions. Dak also played an insane game. They were pretty much neck and neck for like Jordan Love and Dak. Dak 319, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Javonte Williams 2 for 85, good game. He's been playing good this season. George Pickens 134, 2 touchdowns. Also had an insane grab. 1 forced fumble, 1 sack. That's not really all. Was it Kenny Clark? I was want to see. Nah. It was an elite game, just it ended in a tie. I think ties are so stupid. I think I had the Jets winning this. Wait, did I? Bro, I don't remember. I will say I had the Jets winning because I believe I did. So I'll be 6 for 7. Justin Fields, good day for Justin Fields. 226, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Also had insane rushing stats this game. Garrett Wilson, insane grab in the end zone. I still believe in Justin Fields. Like, I don't think he'll be a bust. 0 sacks. Wait, no. Yeah, 0 sacks, 0 picks, I believe. Tua finally didn't throw an interception. Tua, 177, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Not bad. Devon Achane, 20 for 99, 1 touchdown. He's the only one who got anything in the rushing. Receiving, led by Tyreek, who I wouldn't recommend watching. It was one of the most gruesome injuries I've ever seen. It was his knee just turned around. It was disgusting. Poor Tyreek, but I don't see him coming back. He's 30. He's 31. He's at the latter end of his career. I don't see him coming back. Darren Waller just got called off the couch after being retired for 2 years and caught 2 touchdowns. Insane grab. They had a forced fumble. They got to Fields once, twice. They got to Fields twice. I mean, 0 interceptions. That's all. And then so I'm 6 for 7, and the Broncos versus the Bengals. I had the Bengals winning, and I am 6 for 8 this week. Yikers! I'm doing horrible. 6 for 8. Jake Browning is horrible. They just need to get rid of Jake Browning. Trade for like Jameis or someone. Trade for anyone. 125, 0 for 0. Rushing, not great. 10 for 40. The Bengals didn't even score a touchdown. Jamar, 5 for 23. T, 3 for 32. Defense had an interception. I don't think they had a sack, though. Yeah, they didn't have a sack. Bo Nix, 326, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. J.K. Dobbins had a good rushing day, 16, 101. Led by Marvin Mims Jr., I believe, yep. Cortland Sutton had the touchdown, so did R.J. Harvey. Defense didn't do much. They got to Jake Browning 3 times. I mean, besides Nick Bonito, 2 sacks. John Franklin Myers, they didn't do much, but... And then the Rams versus 49ers. This is technically next week, but I will react to it. So for next week, I will be 0-1. Because I had the Rams winning. They should have won. But whoever, I think Sean McVay, he called that play on 4th and 1. Handed off. That was horrible. That was so stupid. Mac Jones, 342, 2 touchdowns, 0 pick. I don't know if Tom Brady haunted this motherfucker or something. Elite game for Mac Jones. CMC, 22 for 57. Not a touchdown. Kyle Juicy Juice, 1 for -1. CMC, 8 for 82. 1 touchdown. Jake Tongs, 7 for 41. 1 touchdown. MVS, 1 for 9. Kendrick Bourne led for 10 for 142, but no touchdowns. They had a forced fumble, a sack, another forced fumble, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles. And then Stafford, 389, 3 touchdowns. Still playing MVP candidate. Like, if he keeps playing like this, he's winning MVP. Kyron Williams had a pretty bad fumble. 14 for 95, 65. Kyron Williams, 8 for 66, 2 touchdowns. Puka Nacua, 10 for 85. I mean, he's just the best receiver in the NFL. The defense didn't do much at all. The 0 interceptions, 0 sacks. That's my week 4 NFL reactions. And that's all I got for y'all.